All right, so in this video, I finally got a pair of these in hand. This is an adidas 4D pair of sneakers that I've been trying to get since the very first colorways that came out, but finally ended up hitting on the triple black colorway, which is available now, and the link will be in the description to buy because they actually have a full size run of these sitting on Adidas website. Let's go ahead and get into the video. What is going on, guys? Hes here. Welcome to the channel. If you guys are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, notification bell to be notified of when my videos are posted. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at heskicks. I always like to engage with you guys on social there. And then if you guys want to check out my website, Collective Kicks, I basically post a bunch of sneaker deals that I curate for you guys through the week. So it's always different every single week if you guys go check it out. It's always linked in the description of pretty much every video as well. This video, though, is about these guys. This is the Ultra4D from Adidas. This is a pair of sneakers that should have been released maybe 2 years ago. And I feel like it's a little bit late to the party, but still happy to be here. And I'm happy that I was able to buy a pair at retail. And the crazy thing is they're sitting in a full size run. So I know the luster of the UltraBOOST is hit and miss. There's still a core following of us out there like myself that still appreciate the Adidas UltraBOOST. And there's other people out there that really wanted to try that Adidas 4D technology, but couldn't afford the Futurecraft when they originally released. And the Futurecraft upper really looked like an UltraBOOST, but it was one of those shoes that I never got my hands on. The prices were just too ridiculous. These ones are sitting at retail at $220. Again, link in the description. I went up half a size. Normally I'm a 9.5, but in UltraBOOST and some 4D shoes, I like to go up a half a size just because I like to wear them casually anyway. And so I like the extra space in the toe box area for myself personally. But everybody's feet are different, so if you get a chance to try them on, that is the best bet. Also, it's free returns, so if you don't like the way they fit, you can always return them and try to get your own size. Now, if you guys have been paying attention to the channel, you guys know I've got quite a few triple black UltraBOOST recently. I got the triple black 1.0s as well as the winter ready UltraBOOST in that triple black colorway. But I have a confession. I actually returned both of those shoes, and it was a big miscalculation. I was actually posting a deal on Adidas website. They had 30% off of both of those shoes, and I just recently bought them. So I was like, man, I'm gonna return both of these shoes and then rebuy them. I returned the shoes. The next morning I went to go buy them, and they excluded them from the discount. So I couldn't buy them back at the discounted rate. So I'm kind of bummed. At this point, the triple black colorway actually sold out in my size. So it's just unfortunate. But then right after all that happened, these ended up releasing and they're sitting in a full size run. So these are, again, a little bit more expensive at $220. The winter readies were $190. The regular UltraBOOST 1.0 OG was $180. But this was a great buy in my opinion at $220. As far as I can tell, the upper pattern looks exactly the same as the 1.0 triple black that released. From the toe box to the cage to the heel tab and everything else, it looks like it's pretty much the same exact shoe. The difference is on the heel cup right here. It says Ultra4D on it instead of UltraBOOST, and it is in a larger font. Also, the heel cup looks a little bit more like a graphite color, not quite as dark as the rest of the shoe. But as you transition down to the midsole, that's where things change quite a bit. Obviously, you have the Futurecraft midsole instead of Adidas Boost. That's why it's called the Ultra4D, because it has that 4D midsole instead of Boost. And then as you look at the bottom, it has a different traction pattern than the UltraBOOST as well. Now, this looks like a different traction pattern than the Futurecrafts as well. So I don't know if there's another model that has a different outsole or not. One thing that I really do like about this, though, is that midsole is done in a black 4D print. They haven't done that traditionally up until 2020. Before that, they only had a couple different variations of that greenish sort of print. So it's cool to be able to see that they did a triple black version. And as usual, I have a couple of other pairs of sneakers here for comparative purposes. You can see the difference on these two. This is the very first Alpha Edge that ended up dropping. The color of the 40 is actually a little bit different than on the ZX4000 here. It looks really similar, but they actually are different. And then for the Stella McCartney custom that I created, if you guys missed it, I did a video on these a long time ago. I actually really love these. The upper looks really cool, and the midsole is done in that cream color, which is super rad in my opinion. This is a really fun custom. I mean, if you're a fan of 4D, like this was like a $450 shoe that I used a night jogger tongue in and cut because it had like a permanent sock that was like attached to this, and I cut it out and sewed it. Anyway, I did some stuff on this to make it different. Lastly, I have a ZX4000 right here that I actually dyed the midsole black. So it was something that I was longing for a long time, and this colorway of the ZX4000 looked pretty cool, but I thought it would look better if it was triple black. So that's what I did with it, and I did the blacked out midsole on there. And so you can see the midsole is actually different on the Ultra4D versus the ZX4000. It looks similar again because the lattice design, but it is obviously different. And as you can see, the outsole is different on all four of these models. So it looks very similar, almost like they're recycling the same lattice design midsole, but they are actually making them custom for every single one of the models, which is kind of the whole point. It's the 3D printed technology, how it literally turns liquid into a solid. The whole process is pretty amazing to see from Carbon and Adidas, their partnership. However, at this point, I think Adidas and Carbon need to pivot. They need to make a softer version of this 4D lattice structure. Whatever compound they're using to make this 4D material is nice. It's not bad at all, but it's not super, super soft. For somebody that's wanting to buy a pair of these, is this going to be more comfortable than the Adidas UltraBOOST because it's $40 more? My opinion is no. Like the Adidas UltraBOOST with that 1.0 OG look to it, right now you can get the maroon colorway, the olive colorway, the wool gray colorway. All those are sitting at Adidas website. In fact, I'll link them in the description as well. All those are amazing deals. The fact that you can get those OG vibes now for retail is a really great price, and they are more comfortable than the 4D. This one's going to be more for those people that like a firmer midsole and also like newer technology. So if you like a firmer midsole and you thought the UltraBOOST was too soft, this might be a really, really good option, especially if you like that UltraBOOST upper. For myself, I'm obviously a fan of the Adidas UltraBOOST as well as somebody that's a fan of the Adidas 4D technology. Even though it's not the most comfortable thing, I love what the technology represents, the forward path, the forward motion from Adidas. But it would be really cool to see them release a softer version of this 4D technology, like a softer Futurecraft material. It would be really, really cool if they can make it just more squishy. I think that would be amazing to see. Hopefully we'll see something like that in the future because I would be behind that 100%. But what do you guys think? Have you guys tried the Adidas 4D technology yet? It's been a couple years since it's came out. Now it's more widely available in a number of models, between $100 and $250 roughly, depending on which colorways and models that you find on sale. I'm actually kind of surprised that these are sitting in a full size run. Anyway, leave your thoughts in the comment section of the video, and curious to see if you guys picked up a pair of these or had any interest to pick up these. I'm happy they were easy to get. Honestly, in the world where every single release you catch an L on sneakers or an L online just trying to buy sneakers that you want, it's nice to be able to see a pair that you want and go, wait a minute, they're available. I can actually buy them right now. I don't have to rush to check out. I can actually make a conscious decision whether or not I actually want that shoe. And if you didn't want it that day, you can go back the next day and end up buying them. And right now, that's the case. They're sitting in a full size run. But I'm sure a lot of people are waiting for these to hit sale along with some of the other stuff. Unfortunately, I just don't see it happening for a while. I think these are going to be sitting out there for a little bit. So feel free to grab your pair. Link in the description again. Happy I was able to get one so easily. Sometimes it feels good to do so, but expect some more videos of the other UltraBOOST that have retroed as well. I'll have a video on the olive and on the maroon both, probably separate videos because I have both of those coming, but I'm excited for those. If you really want to see a wool gray 1.0 video as well, drop a comment in the comment section. I haven't bought those yet. I've been contemplating it because it's such a nice colorway, one that I never got back in the day. I have the mystery grays, but I never got the wool grays, and it's kind of like a nice one. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching. Have a great rest of the day. We'll see you guys hopefully back for some more videos. Peace, guys.